Imagine being rejected over 1,500 times. Let that sink in. That's not just failure, that's an avalanche. Who knows? But what if I told you that one man faced exactly that and still became one of the most legendary actors in Hollywood? That man is Sylvester Stallone. And this story isn't just about movies, it's about resilience, smart financial decisions, and betting on yourself when no one else will. Before the world knew him as Rocky Balboa, Stallone was struggling to survive. He was so broke that he had to sell his beloved dog for $25 just to afford food. Imagine looking into your pet's eyes, knowing you can't feed them. That's real desperation. He knew he had talent, but Hollywood didn't see it. Studio after studio slammed the door in his face, some said. His slurred speech made him unfit for leading roles. Others told him he wasn't marketable. He had every reason to quit. But instead, he wrote a script, something that would change his life forever. Have you ever been rejected from a job and then thought, you know what, I'll just write a movie instead? Yeah, most people don't, but Stallone did, and it was about to pay off. Stallone wrote Rocky in a matter of days, inspired by a real fight. It was raw, emotional, powerful, but when he took it to studios, they were only interested in the script, not him. They offered him $75,000, then $150,000, and eventually $400,000. Big money for someone who had nothing. But here's where most people would have made the mistake. He didn't take the money. Why? Because they wanted to cast a different actor as Rocky. Stallone knew that his script was worth millions, but only if he played the lead. He held his ground. The studios refused. So now, he was not just broke, he was broke and rejecting hundreds of thousands of dollars. Crazy, right? But wait until you see what happens next. Eventually, a studio gave in, but only offered him $35,000 and let him star in the film. That's right, less money, but more control. Stallone took the deal, and the result? Rocky became a global phenomenon, winning Oscars and making over $200 million. Oh, and remember the dog he had to sell? He bought him back for $15,000. Rocky wasn't just a movie, it was a masterclass in perseverance, self-belief, and knowing your worth. Stallone went from living in a tiny apartment, barely making ends meet, to being one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. And the next time you complain about getting ghosted after a job interview, just remember, this man got rejected 1,500 times. Success isn't about avoiding rejection, about how many times you're willing to get back up. Stallone could have taken that $400,000, but he thought long-term. He built wealth instead of taking short-term gains. If you want to build a wealthy life, you need to think the same way. If you found this story inspiring, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And don't forget to share this video with someone who needs a little motivation today. Let's spread success together. And speaking of power, did you know the words you use can actually shape financial success? Click on this next video to learn about the power of words and how they can literally rewire your mindset for wealth. Don't miss it.